area girls basketball coverage. John Swisher, Bill Logan, from Maquoketa Valley High School Gymnasium here in Delhi for this one here tonight. It's number 11, Maquoketa Valley in Class 2A, and in the same class, the top-ranked team, the Lynx of North Linn. It's always interesting when these two teams get together. The series is very even in the last 11 seasons, the past 21 meetings. 11-10 North Linn. 11-10 North Linn leads this series. Front of Maquoketa Valley, the Wildcats lead the series here in Delhi 6-4. North Linn has won the last 7 meetings in a row. The last win coming from Maquoketa Valley, 47-32, back on February 4th of 2014 here in Delhi. Always interesting one, too. Great programs, well coached. Good classic coaches, always good kids, good players. They come and play hard. And here we are again for another battle. We've had a lot of these over the years. And Maquoketa Valley, illnesses, sicknesses, and the injuries are mounting up here. But they're going to give their best to battle North Linn. We'll see how they can set the tone early in this one. Not going to be easy for the Wildcats, but at home tonight, they usually play the Lynx well here at home.
Yeah, they always play well in this gym. It's just that familiar thing, and they'll play Wildcat basketball regardless of which 5 girls he's going to put out there. You know, you're going to get their best effort, try to create some turnovers, and get some offense off of those turnovers. But, yeah, that's a lot of injuries you were talking about there when you came back from talking to the coaches. Wow, that is a lot. But, you know, yeah, these girls are going to get after each other. They've been getting after each other since they were probably 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th grade. And there's a lot of young kids over there right now that they were as young right now as these girls are playing tonight. So they'll be anxious to see how they come out here tonight.
As we get ready for the start of the game here, as we talk about those injuries for Maquoketa Valley, Peyton Reese, one of the leading players, the second leading scorer on the team, 12.3 a game. She is out with pneumonia, as she missed Tuesday night as well. Also out because of a neck injury, Kara Orcutt, that was sustained in practice. Broken hand back in the rivalry Saturday contest against MFL Marmac, a game you heard here from KMCH Sports. Kara Orcutt Abby Holtz is out as well. She is one of the guards. She scored a couple points in the first couple ball games for the Wildcats, and Brooke Wilson. As Brooke Wilson, she's been out all season with a broken finger. Maquoketa Valley coming in with a record of 6-1 overall. They're 5-1 overall in the Tri-Rivers Conference Division. The West Side, they are at 4-1, good for second place. At home, they are 3-0, non-conference 1-0. They come in averaging 48 points a game. They give up 35 points a contest. They've scored 334 points while giving up 248. The number 1, North Linn Lynx, brings back their top 8 from a year ago. They were a state qualifier. They lost in the first round last season to Western Christian, 24-2 team a year ago. 7-0, 6-0 in the Tri-Rivers Conference. On the West Side, 5-0. First in the West Division is North Linn. They're picked up there first or second. Maquoketa Valley picked 3rd in the conference this year, where they finished a year ago. On the road, North Linn is 4-0. At home, they're 2-0. Non-conference, a 1-0 record for North Linn. They score 68 points a game. They only give up 28.1. They've scored 475 points so far this season in 7 games, and they've given it up 197. Those are some gaudy numbers right there, and Coach Wheatley and company are used to those kind of numbers for North Linn, but this is very impressive. They've scored very high numbers so far in the season.
Well, and that's what both teams do. They put so much incredible emphasis on defense, and because of that defense, it creates into offense, and that's what Maquoketa Valley's lived off for years and years and years. And North Lynn's done the same thing, and you know, they just do so well at it, and that's why this is such a great matchup, because it's just kind of mirror images of each other of what they want to try to accomplish.
As we get to the starting lineups here, run those down for me here, Billy.
The starters for North Linn, they're going to start Ashley Tall, Grace Flanagan, Abby Flanagan, Emma Ware, and Anna LeGrand. There's 3 seniors and 2 sophomores the twin Flanagan girls, the two sophomores, otherwise three seniors, basically a returning lineup from a year ago. For Maquoketa Valley, they're going to start a junior Sam Wall, senior Gracie Gellerson, a senior Macy Hager, a junior Maddie Andre, and a freshman Madeline Gellerson.
So Madeline Gellerson getting an opportunity here. The transfer from Minnesota, along with her older sister Gracie Gellerson. As we are almost close to game time here, the JV boys played first because of all those injuries and sicknesses in the girls program. They canceled the JV girls game. The JV boys played first. Northland won 46-28. The varsity boys will play on a first of two rivalry Saturday, January 13th at the U.S. South Center in Cedar Rapids at 12:15. We're back with the opening tip here to Delhi. It's Maquoketa Valley and Northland. We're back after this from KMCH Sports.
Contact me, Chad Frazier, at BC Land Services in Earlville for all your maintenance projects such as tree removal and trimming, small dirt work projects, lawn seeding, and more. BC Land Services is fully insured and licensed. Contact me at 563-590-8074 or on Facebook. And best of luck to all area athletes and coaches.
John and Bill back with you here to Delhi, Maquoketa Valley High School Gymnasium. It's the Wildcats at 6-1, 4-1 in the conference. Northland 7-0 and 5-0. The Tri-Rivers West Division, number one team of the conference. They sit up there with a win over Springfield already, a team that beat Maquoketa Valley. As Maquoketa Valley lost to Springfield 57-49 back on Tuesday, November 28th. That was the first game. Their third game of the season, their first game without Abby Holtz with that hand injury. And they were tied at half, led by 5 in the third quarter. Here's the opening tip. We are underway. 4 minutes before the regular scheduled time of 7:30, 7:26 to be exact. Wildcats get it right to left. Here's a left wing three, no good. Off the right hand of Gracie Gellerson. And the Lynx have it coming back the other way. Inside, Tall. Too much contact there, Gellerson. Spotting up Tall from behind. Bats the ball away, but the contact called for the first foul of the game on Gracie Gellerson. Maquoketa Valley's first team foul. 7:40 to play in the first quarter.
And that's where those fouls are going to hurt Maquoketa Valley, because all those injuries have to take a toll on the substitution pattern.
All the way in, no good. A layup miss. Rebounded by Maquoketa Valley. Off and running Sam Wall. Pass inside, a shot put up, and now a hard hammer comes there as Macy Hager, one of the starters here for Maquoketa Valley, will get hammered, and she'll go to the line to shoot two as they call the foul on Abby Flanagan. That'll be her first, team number 1. As Hager on the line to shoot. First one too hard off the back of the rim. Macy Hager averaging 2.8 points a game. She's the 5th leading scorer coming in. The 4th active here tonight, 45% free throw shooter is Hager. No good on the second one as well. As the Lynx get it, LeGrand will bring it up over the timeline as Hager picks her up. Once she gets there, left corner, Flanagan. Skip pass, right side. Now Flanagan up top with a three. No good, off the mark. That's Grace Flanagan with the three. No good there as Grace, one of the better shooters on this team. 18 of 43, 41% three-point shooter. And now down inside, driving in on the 4 foul called on Ashley Toll, and Northland will be her first, team number 2. Maquoketa Valley will get it baseline inbounds underneath.
Yeah, Sam Wall, second time in a row, she's getting the ball, and she is probably one of the fastest girls in Northeast Iowa. Taking advantage of her quickness, driving in the lane, and drew a foul that time, and that's going to be crucial for Maquoketa Valley.
Abby Flanagan and also a Wildcat, Andering, were on the floor fighting over that loose ball, and they call a tie ball. Goes to the Lynx. 7 minutes and counting here in quarter 1. We're tied at zeros. Ball to Flanagan. Over to Grace Flanagan. Now a pass to Ware. Skip pass, right side. Here's LeGrand for wide open three. No good. Hard off the back of the rim, but right inside is Ware. She puts it up. It's blocked out of bounds. It'll stay Northland basketball going left to right. 6:43 to go. No points scored for either team yet in this one.
Yeah, Maquoketa Valley kind of playing a stretch 2-3 zone. Ooh, good side or
pass inside. Abby Flanagan was that Tall? Tall. Ashley Tall. Ooh, there's a steal. Basket and the steal and the put up by Grace Flanagan. She gets the second basket of the game. It's 4-0 now. 6.5 to go. Quarter one. Link lead by 4.
Picked her pocket, turned around, and put it in. That was quick.
The pressure by North Linn. Going all the way, an offensive foul. That's called on Madeline Gellerson as getting there, taking offensive foul. I believe it was one of the Flanagans. Madeline Gellerson picks up her first foul. Team number 2 now on the Wildcats. 4-0. North Linn. 6:21 to go, quarter one. We have our first sub of the game. This is 54, Emerson Wittenbaugh. As Wittenbaugh is a freshman, 5'9" freshman, one of 4 on the roster for Mac Valley. Inside, nice finish by Ware. The assist by Paul off the window and good. Emma Ware gets her first bucket of the game. She comes in the fifth leading scorer, 6.6 a game. Here's a steal inside the timeline. That's LeGrand. Now here's a left corner 3 shot by Grace Flanagan. No good. It bounds out of bounds. And it will go to Maquoketa Valley. 6-0 the run here for the Lynx to start this game. Their largest lead of the contest now 6. The Wildcats getting it bounced going right to left. Chasing over the timeline. Almost traveling. She did. The travel called there. Hager almost got away with it. Traveling called from Mr. Doug Dabrowski as the Delhi native. Dave Sent of Dubuque and Tim Ebling from Dubuque as well. The officials. An interesting story about Mr. Dabrowski. He's going to retire after many years of refereeing, but Mr. Ebling called him before the season started. His regular third-man crew, Rick Dasani, moved to Arizona for job reasons, and Doug decided to come out of retirement. He was on the crew with Dan Leckenberg and Randy Kramer, but coming out of retirement to help out Sent and Ebling here. There's a foul on the left elbow called on Maquoketa Valley, and that'll be on Sam Wall, her first, team number 3, 5:35 and counting here the first quarter, 6-0 Lynx. That's going to be a travel as Paul got it inside right side, gets pressured by the freshman Madeline Gellerson there. 6-0 North Linn. Wildcats still looking for their first bucket of the game. Hager looking to get the ball in bounds. She does the Wall. Double team coming, and there's Hugh Hansey there. Is Grace Flanagan. Just a little reach out in front of her and tap Wall on the hands for the automatic foul there. 3-3 on the foul department. Kylie Kurt will come in for the first time, as Kylie Kurt is 4th on the team in scoring, 7.3 a game. She scored 8 as a sophomore a year ago. Brittany Burke also came in. 5'7" junior is Kurt. 5'7" sophomore is Sydney Burke. As there's a travel call, there's more pressure by North Linn. And the Wildcats travel there, and coming in for the Wildcats, Ella Eimler. As Eimler is another one of the freshmen. The 3 freshmen playing here tonight. 5'6" freshman is Eimler. And here's a pass to Kurt. Off her fingertips and out of bounds by Burke. And it'll go to Maquoketa Valley. 6-0 Wildcats trail. 5:20 to go. Quarter number 1. More pressure. 2-2-1 pressure. And there's another turnover. Throwing it up ahead and out of bounds. Dribble and then pass to Wall is what the coaches are saying. Coach Monk, Coach Brad Huber, Coach Emily Sherman on the bench here. Brian Wheatley assisted by Kevin Genkin and Callan Timms, the former Mount Mercy University basketball player, native of Illinois. She's a 5th grade teacher at North Linn Middle School Elementary. There's a pass inside off the window and good by Ashley Tall, her second field goal of the game. 8-0 now, the lead for North Linn. Here's Wall up ahead to Gellerson. Madeline Gellerson, the freshman, getting the start here tonight with the absence of Peyton Reese. Out sick with pneumonia. There is picking up her dribble, being double teamed, but then a foul comes in on North Linn. As in trouble there was Ella Eimler, but North Linn reached in for the foul. It's going to be called on Abby Flanagan. That'll be her second, team number 4 now. 4:45 to go, quarter 1, 8-0 Lynx.
Yeah, I'll see what Maquoketa Valley can run on an inbounds play. They just haven't been able to get the ball across half court and really be able to set up any offense.
Up top is Wall. Kurt guarding her. Wall puts it on the floor. The first she traveled, says the far side official, Mr. Ebling. Coach Monk can't believe it. And Mr. Sent is saying, Scott, settle down. Got a long game to go. As the Lynx have it left to right. Now they're both smiling. That's usually what happens with conversations with Coach Monk. He likes to work on the officials, but he's going to have a good recorder on him. Good humor about it. There's a pass inside. And going to be a holding foul call, and Sam Wall from behind. She's got the mismatch there guarding Ashley Paul as Wall commits her second foul.
That's not who you want to see for the Wildcats get their second foul. The easy basket there for Tall. Came off a screen wide open off the glass and in.
Her third field goal, 6 points. Wall up ahead the sideline to Gracie Gellerson. 4:10 and counting here. It's a 10-0 start here for North Linn. The number 1 team in Class 2A. Closest game was 5 points against Cascade on rivalry Saturday. The Saturday after Thanksgiving. After that, Springville, they beat them by 13. There's a missed shot, no good. Rebounded by the Lynx. And North Linn has it with a 10-point lead. LeGrand to Burke. Now to Kurt, left corner for a three. Rattles around, pops out the last second. Fight for the board. That's going to be a pushing foul call on Anna LeGrand. It'll be her first. Team number 5 now on North Linn. 3:42 to go here in the first quarter. Subs will come in for Maquoketa Valley. Back in is Maddie Anderegg for the first time. Coming in here is Lydia Helly. As Helly, off the bench, has averaged 3.4 a night for Coach Monk and company. Helly is a 6'1 sophomore. Wildcats have it, looking for the first points. Have been troubled by the pressure. And more trouble as ball is dropped by Anderegg. Gets it up, and then a foul comes on Sydney Burke. In the air, little contact coming there. The North Linn faithful don't agree. And that's the 16th foul called, and Sydney Burke picks up number 1. That's a tough one. Ball's up in the air, up for grabs. Just a little contact there trying to get to the ball. Some officials would let it go. That wasn't the case right there.
No, there's just enough contact, and she was just on the back side of it, just like a half a step slow of making the steal. But Hannah Bridgewater comes in for the Lynx and trying to do. Wow, another turnover.
Travel called. What's the turnover check?
Maquoketa Valley with 8. North Linn with 2. And that defense, that full-court defense is just really, really playing fits with Maquoketa Valley.
10-0 Lynx. 3:15 and counting here in the first. New face in there is Hannah Bridgewater. One of the guards. There's a right wing three by LeGrand. No good, but battling down low is Emma Ware. She is fouled. She'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, good backside rebound there. Didn't box her out. And then, like girls will on the inside, don't bring that ball down. As soon as you get the rebound, go right back up with it. Did a nice job, drew the foul.
First one is up and good by Emma Ware, the 6-foot senior. Bridgewater, the 5'6 sophomores in there. Back in for Maquoketa Valley is Emerson Wittenbaugh. As Ware will have one more, and she can't get that one to go. Off the left side, rebounded by the Wildcats in favor of Hager. Now bringing it up is Maquoketa Valley. Still looking to score, 11-0 here. Here's a pass to Lydia Helly. Now skip pass right side. In the right short corner, skip pass to Gellerson. She has it left wing extended. She drives baseline, cut off there by LeGrand. 2:40 and counting first quarter. This one's skipped away by Kurt. The Wildcats get it back. It's a pass right side, short corner. Now look inside. Helly has a defender on the back. Gets it up and off the window and good. Lydia Helly scores the first bucket of the game for Maquoketa Valley, and the Wildcats break the ice with 2:27 to go here in the first quarter. 11-2. There's a left corner three. Sydney Burke says, I'll take that for a three from the left corner. 14-2. Largest lead at 12 now for the Lynx. 2:12 and counting here in quarter number 1. Pressure again. Dangerous pass. Too much contact. Burke running into Gellerson as she caught the ball behind her. And Burke will be whistled for her second foul. Team number 7. So shooting the one of the bonus here will be Gracie Gellerson. Only 5 fouls on the other side for the Wildcats. Gellerson comes to the line. A 83% free throw shooter, second best on the team, 5 of 6 so far. She's the third leading scorer on the roster, second here tonight. The absence of Peyton Reese, 10 points a night for Gellerson. She misses the free throw. And the Lynx have it in the form of Grace Flanagan. Grace up top. Gives it up to Bridgewater. Bridgewater will pass it right side to Kurt. Kylie puts it on the floor with a knee-high dribble. Extended right wing. That's going to be a travel, yep. Shuffle the feet, Grace Flanagan, before she put the ball on the deck. And we go back the other way. Maquoketa Valley basketball, 14-2 Lynx, 1:49 to go, first quarter.
And even with the turnover, North Linn can set up that pressure defense. And they've done a tremendous job creating turnovers off of this. Maquoketa Valley just having a really hard time getting the ball across half court.
And the Wildcats, Hager, now left side to Helly. She's waiting for the guard to come. And Kurt almost knocks it away on the floor. And they're going to call a timeout. Good job there, Coach Monk, realizing his player was in trouble, needed help. Bill Heimler, and the timeout coming here. And a 30-second timeout. We will keep it right here as the Lynx with the lead in this game by 12, the largest lead of the contest, 14-2. Started out as a 11-0 run before the first basket was made by Lilia Helly and Maquoketa Valley, and that's all the scoring we've had so far in this game. The Wildcats are 0 for 3 from the free throw line in the first quarter. The Lynx are 1 of 2. Ashley Tall has 6 points. Grace Flanagan has 2. Emma Ware has 3. And Sydney Burke has 3 in the form of our lone three-pointer in this game. 14-2 Lynx, 1:31 to go first quarter. Wildcats have the ball going right to left. Up top with it is Eimler. Now Helly, top of the key, passes left side, but knocked away, stolen away by LeGrand. LeGrand goes all the way into contact. Contact let go. Ball is pinballed around. Now a foul called. And 2 shots will be coming. A pushing on the arm foul called on Gracie Gellerson. That'll be her second, team number 6 now, as Ashley Tall is on the line to shoot 2. First one is up and no good. She'll have 1 more. Ashley Tall, leading scorer on this team with 15.4 a game, 52.
That's Ware.
I'm sorry, thank you. Emma Ware on the line. 6.6 a game, 5th leading scorer, 66% free throw shooter. This one rattles around and pops out to 0 for 2 there. 1 for 4 on the night. Emma Ware, Wildcats have it. Down 14-2, 1:05 to go here in the first quarter. Helly, skip pass right side. This is Eimler. Now short corner. Gellerson, back to Eimler up top. Gracie Gellerson now inside to Helly. Helly extended left elbow, and that's going to be a travel first before the 3 was shot by Eimler. And we have North Linn basketball going left to right. 54.3 to go here in quarter number 1. And the Lynx have the 12-point advantage. 14-2. Flanagan to LeGrand. Now Kurt has it right corner. This is Grace Flanagan. She throws it inside. It's picked off from Maquoketa Valley. A turnover for North Linn there as Eimler has it up top. 30 seconds and counting. 12-point North Linn advantage. Kelly, left side. All the way in, up, rattles around, no good. Pinball around, and it's rebounded by Ware. Up ahead to Flanagan. Grace, one-handed pass to Kurt. She loses out of bounds. And we go back the other way. 14-2. North Linn with 17.5 to go here in the first quarter of play. Macy Hager is back in. The Wildcats has his Sam Wall with 2 fouls here. Sam has not been able to get into the act as the leading scorer. 18 points tonight for the Wildcats. It's close to an inline violation there, but Gallison gets it in. Wall now tries to throw it through the hands of the Lynx. It's Nick, fingernail nicking it of Kurt. Now here's a nice move inside. Ashley Tall with the body foul down below. That'll be Sam Wall's 3rd foul. Tall will go to the line to shoot the and 1 here as she gets her 4th field goal. She's got 8 points, looking for 9.
And I was just thinking to myself, I didn't say it out loud, but it happened. You put Sam Wall in with 2 fouls there with 17 seconds to go. You just don't want to see that. And wow, and then all of a sudden she's got 3. She's going to have to sit most of that second quarter.
No good on the free throw. 5 seconds to go. 16-2, the 14-point advantage, the largest of the game. Here's Wall for the 3-pointer. No good off the back of the rim. And the Wildcats trail by 14. We go to the second quarter. North Linn with a handle on this one early. We're back after this from KMCH Sports.
Clifton Murdoch Funeral Home and Cremation Services in Earlville are proud of all area athletes and coaches. Best of luck for a successful season from everyone at Clifton Murdoch Funeral Home in Earlville.
Since 1995, Edgewood Feed Mill Construction has provided customers with a quality, pre-engineered building package for their swine facility needs. Edgewood Feed Mill Construction is a general contractor and will assist you with the construction of your livestock facility, start to finish. For more information on Edgewood Feed Mill Construction, contact Steve Harris at 563-920-7835.
Delhi Insurance Agency wishes all the area athletes and coaches the best for a successful season. See Larry, Sue, Christy, and Chad for all of your insurance needs, from home to commercial and everything in between. Delhi Insurance Agency in Delhi. Go Wildcats!
This is Fred Smock from Dunlap Motors in Independence with Chevy, Buick, and certified pre-owned Chevy, Buick, and GMC, and nearly 300 new and used cars and trucks in stock. We have big town inventory with small town service. Go to DunlapMotorsIndy.com.
Monticello Sports is your retail sporting goods store in Monticello. They carry shoes, uniforms, and equipment and do screening for all area schools. Monticello Sports is your specialty sporting goods shop in Monticello.
John and Bill back with you. We have a foul off the bat as Maquoketa Valley got the ball going right to left. They ran their traditional lob play, and that just burns other coaches, especially in North Linn, who knows that play so well, and they practice it. So they got the lob play. She had time to set herself and go up, and then the foul came. So it wasn't to perfection, but they still got to work with the foul out of it. And Wittenbaugh is on the line. Emerson Wittenbaugh. First free throw is up and good. Third point of the game. As the second one rattles around and drops on down there as they call that last foul on North Linn.
Ashley Toll got called for her second.
As Flanagan is back in the game, Abby Flanagan, she was plagued with 2 fouls in that first quarter. Here's a pass inside. Ware went away from the ball. It's picked off by Gellerson, 16-4. The 12-point lead, the largest of the night, 14. And this is going to be a foul call. We're going North Linn way as the ball was on the floor, and then jumping on was Gracie Gellerson.
Their third.
My goodness. So
Two leading scorers from Maquoketa Valley, both with 3 fouls.
Wall and Gellerson. 3 fouls apiece here, and coming back in now is Maddie Andere.
And that was one of those frustration balls knocked away from her, gets on the ground and trying to get a jump ball, but you can't jump on them to try to get the jump ball, and that's exactly what she did.
First free throw up, hits the rim, hits the backboard and down. One more coming for Emma Ware. She's 1 of 4 in that first quarter. Second free throw up and good. 3 of 6 now for Ware is 18-4. Back to a 14-point advantage. As this is a blocking foul called on Emma Ware, and Maquoketa Valley will go to the line. 19 fouls down the length, 8 for Maquoketa Valley. As on the line is Emerson Wittenbaugh to shoot 2 more. She just made 2 there, and Emma Ware picks up her first foul.
Yeah, and Wittenbaugh just a freshman, but she got that ball on the inbounds and saw nobody really pinched on her, so she took it up court and then was being aggressive with it. Drew the foul.
Spun off the mark left side. Scoops in the hoop and went off the left side for the free throw. No good off the hand of Wittenbaugh. And the Lynx have it. Left wing 3. No good off the back of the rim. Off the right hand of Grace Flanagan. Fighting for the ball in the lane. A jump ball finally called. Flanagan, Ware, for the Lynx were on the floor, and in there for Maquoketa Valley was Wittenbaugh. Inside, Tall goes up strong. Up for window and good. Ashley Tall, 10th point of the game there. Make that 11 points for her with a free throw. 16-point lead, largest of the game, 20-4. 6:50 and counting in the second. This was knocked away by Tall. Now thrown across the lane. Now stepping out of bounds is Emma Ware. She had it, and she just stepped out of bounds. And Coach Wheatley going to take a timeout. 30-second variety here. 11-0 run started this game. Maquoketa Valley did not score until under 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. A layup inside by Lydia Helly. A lot of pressure caused turnovers as we check those turnovers again.
Turnovers for into the first quarter. Maquoketa Valley had 11, and North Linn had 5. Maquoketa Valley hasn't had any here in this second quarter. So a good start in that second quarter to settle down on offense there a little bit. one on North Linn here in the second quarter. So 11-6 turnovers right now. Unfortunately, in favor of Maquoketa Valley. That's not the one you want to lead in. Ball's not taken out of bounds
at all. Baseline inbounds. Ella Heimler as inside. Shot is up and no good by Madeline Gellerson. It's poked back outside to Abby Flanagan, and she races over the timeline to get it. Pass back up to LeGrand. Left corner three for Grace Flanagan. No good off the back of the rim. Rebounded by Macy Hager. And the Wildcats have it going right to left. On the sprint left side with it is Emerson Rittenbaugh. Now foul comes. As will be the 10th team foul, so shooting two here will be Rittenbaugh as they call the foul on North Linn. What they call that one on?
Well, I couldn't tell his hand signal. It's either going to be on Ware or Tall.
It's on Anna LeGrand.
It's on LeGrand. Oh, figure that out. Those are the two girls that were right there.
The first free throw by Rittenbaugh up and good. She is 3 of 4 now from the line on the second quarter. 20-5, the 15-point lead. The largest of the game for North Linn is 16. Number one, North Linn, undefeated at 7-0. Mac Valley 6-1. The second one is up and good. Maquoketa Valley without a couple starters here. And two other girls, Kara Orchid and Brooke Wilson, on this team. For Maquoketa Valley, sideline here tonight. Left wing three, got it to go. Abby Flanagan. Her first points of the game as she had that foul trouble in the first quarter with those quick two fouls. Abby Flanagan, third leading scorer with 11.1 a night. She is a 37% three-point shooter right behind her twin sister Grace. 13 of 35 or 14 free. And now there's a shot inside up and good by Macy Hager. She is fouled to go to the line for the three-point play.
That was a great move by Macy on that baseline. Got it up, got the ball off the glass, drew the foul. Get to go to that three-point line, and that's what Maquoketa Valley's doing a nice job is getting a lot of fouls. That's the second one on Emma Ware now.
As the free throw no good off the mark, right side by Hager. She's 0 for 1 from the line. She has 2 points, 23-8 now. A 15-point advantage for North Linn. 5:40 and counting here in the second quarter. LeGrand left wing three, left open, no good off the backside, but muscling her way in there is Tall. She puts it up, no good backside, but a rebound by Emma Ware. She puts it up and is fouled. She'll go to the line to shoot two.
Yeah, and the Lynx taking a lot of three-point shots, but with that zone defense, that's what the Wildcats are willing to give up. And so far, North Lynn's really not hitting them.
And the free throw missed there. She'll have one more. Emma Ware, 3 makes from the free throw line, 5 points on the night. And this one is up, off the window, and down for Emma Ware. Substitution, Kylie Kirk comes back in. 24-8 now. The 16-point lead matches the largest of the game for North Linn. 5.5 to go, second quarter. More pressure put on here. Hager gets it inside the timeline and will dribble left side before she passes it timely. Up top, Ella Heimler, the freshman. Ella now passes it left side. Pass fake, and now a pass back up to Heimler. Pass inside, stolen away by Ashley Toll. Flanagan all the way in. Grace has it blocked out of bounds. Almost went off her leg, but neither official was in the angle to see that one as it will stay North Linn basketball.
Yeah, good hustle by Hager. She got back there and did a nice clean block.
Nice pass inside off the window. Good Ashley Toll. Hit on the arm. A free throw coming here. Nice pass from Abby Flanagan into as the inbounder into Ashley Toll. She gets it off the window, and she will have one more as Ashley Toll, 14.8 a year ago, a 15.4 average. She gets a 3-point play there as Toll. She was a second-team All-Stater last year, first-team All-State Iowa girls coaches, first-team All-Conference, of course, a year ago for this North Linn team. Team that went to state, lost first round to Western Christian, 27-8. The 19-point lead, the largest now for the Lynx. Here's a right corner three, up and no good, almost banked it in, but high off the window. The banks are closed for right now at Delhi. As that ball bounces out of bounds with 4:41 to go in the second quarter. Lynx lead 27-8.
And Ashley Call, she's been a 4-year starter from them. You know, and just tremendous. Just gets a little bit better every year.
This is Burke. And a travel call there. Sydney Burke, shuffle left foot, says the near side official, Doug Dabrowski. And now the Wildcats have it going right to left. Hager. As that ball is pinball around, Flanagan up ahead to Burke. Almost a double dribble. But she gets across to Kurt, off the window and good by Kylie Kurt. And Kylie has her first bucket of the game. It's 29-8 now.
They're getting that turnover, created instant offense.
Almost a turnover, now fighting for it on the far side. Abby Flanagan and also Maddie Andering. And now we go back the other way, 29-8, 4:04 to go. Coach Monk had a spirited conversation with the near side official. It's always tough when you're losing this much. You don't think any call is going in your favor. And he's trying to get some of those calls here. Now, this was blocked away. Little contact, but Helly had it blocked away by Flanagan. Now Abby Flanagan off the window and good. Her second field goal tonight. 31-8 now is the lead.
Yeah, she did a nice job going in there with the left hand. She's a right-handed shooter, but coming in from the left side. A nice job of getting it. If she shot right-handed, probably would have been blocked.
23, the largest lead now. And fighting against Flanagan is Macy Hager. 2.2 shots coming here as Abby Flanagan will get called for the foul. That'll be number 3 on Abby.
Yeah, that is her third foul. North Linn getting in a little trouble. They've got 5 girls that had 2 fouls now. They've got 4 with 2 and Abby with 3. So, you know, even with that big lead, they've got some foul trouble to be concerned here with.
Conversation in the lane with the official and one of the North Linn players. Now we're ready to go as Hager will shoot 2. She's 0 for 3 from the line so far. Gets this one to go down. We'll have one more. 31-9 now is the lead. 3:28 to go here in the second frame. Commanding lead for North Linn here on the road. They won here last year 45-25 back on January 3rd, the first game after the break. North Linn won at home near Troy Mills on January 31st, 52-50. The second one was no good by Hager. North Linn has the ball now, left to right. Flanagan passes up to LeGrand. Now Kurt back to Grace Flanagan for the 3. No good. Bounces off backside. Rebounded by Emerson Wittenball. And the Wildcats up ahead. Madeline Gellerson gets control of it, puts it up over the defender, and now a foul, reach-in foul comes as Bridgewater came away with the ball, and Macy Hager gets called for the reach-in, and the foul there. Both teams have 10 fouls. 3 minutes to go here in the second quarter.
Yeah, it's been a ragged contest, but, you know, you get that when both teams are playing some full-court pressure, you know, and there's just bodies flying everywhere and trying to trap all the time, trying to go for all these steals, and you're going to get that. And we'll see a whole lot more of that in the second half.
Bridgewater up there, rattles around, flops on down. Anna Bridgewater gets her first points of the game. 1.0 as Bridgewater coming in 1.4 average, 100% free throw shooter, 2 of 2, and that breaks the percentage streak there. As she misses her first one. 1 of 2 now for Bridgewater, 32-9. 2:50 to go here in the second quarter. Largest lead still at 23 here for the Lynx. As Knox Valley has it, and another turnover. Kurt got her hands on it, and then Ware came up with it. This is Grace Flanagan, dishing left side to Kurt. Double team, now she passes up top to Bridgewater. Back to Grace Flanagan, left corner. Inside, Bridgewater was cutting, it's picked off by Wittenball. Off and running, 1-on-2, off the window, and good. Emerson Wittenball. Coach Monk and company really like her. As another one of the freshmen getting opportunity, the 5'9" freshman, her first field goal, but she has 6 points. 4 of 5 from the line tonight. 32-11. Pass inside. Flanagan loses it out of bounds. And Maquoketa Valley basketball going right to left. 32-11.
Experience for her, too, as a freshman. Wow. They're going to go against the #1 team in the state. And learning by fire here. didn't start, but boy, with the foul trouble, she's come in and done a really nice job.
We talked about the three freshmen in the lineup, all in that same category. Ella Heimler, Madeline Gellerson, and Emerson Whitbaugh. And what happened there?
Stepped out of bounds. A little body contact, not enough to really call anything, but stepped out of bounds for turnover number 16 on the Wildcat.
Another turnover as now Madison Heimler will come in. As Madison is a 5'6" senior. She enters the game. The fourth person off the bench, 9 in the rotation here. Coach Wheatley has played 8 so far. There's a left corner three, in and out. Backside, front side rebound by Madeline Gellerson, and reaching in, getting the foul is Emma Ware. They'll be here second over 10 here for the team on North Linn. So it'll be double bonus shooting here.
That's Ware. That's her third. Yep, that's her third.
We have 2 for her, so 3 on Emma Ware. She joins Abby Flanagan with 3. As the free throw up and good for Madeline Gellerson. Gellerson, her first points here tonight. And only her second varsity career point. She scored early on in the game. She's 1 of 2 from the free throw line, 50%. Here's a lane violation call in Maquoketa Valley, and we go back the other way. So no second try there for Gellerson. Straight up 8 o'clock. You're listening to Area Girls Basketball. Number 1, North Linn. Number 11, Maquoketa Valley. The Wildcats shorthanded tonight with sicknesses and injuries. They're battling, but North Linn too tough right now. 32-12 is the advantage. There's a pushing foul call, and we go back the other way. A push-off call there on Kylie Kurt. She was battling down below, and the foul called on Kurt. That'll be her first. Team over the 10 mark against the double bonus here for Maquoketa Valley, and shooting is Madison Heimler.
Yeah, and anytime you're going to go in for a rebound, even if she didn't hit her, that what it looked like, she just went over her back and kind of stole it from the backside. And just the look of the appearance of that, most of the time you're going to get a quick foul on that just from going over the back.
Free throw is up, and that is no good. So 2 missed there. Wildcats struggling from the free throw line as well here tonight. 32-12, 110 and counting here in this first half of play. We'll get a wrestling update, Western Dubuque style, from the Battle of Waterloo. As West Delaware and Independence compete today, the Hawks 2-1. They'll wrestle at 3, 5, and 7 tomorrow. Jamie Vasky will have coverage from Young Arena Waterloo tomorrow afternoon and into the evening. Here's Kurt for a 3 after a missed 3 by Bridgewater. Now rebounded by Mac Valley. 45 seconds in counting, but that Western Dubuque update will come up at halftime here as there's an offensive foul called on Grace Flanagan, as hitting the deck was Ella Heimler. She stood her ground and took it on the left side.
Man, she hit the back of her head pretty hard. She's getting up, and she can tell she took a jolt.
The foul call.
Marie's coming up to take a look at her, make sure she's okay, and that's good officiating there. She took a blow to the head.
As Grace Flanagan gets her second foul. 32-12. Very physical game here as expected when these two teams hit the court. As Sam Wall is back in with 3 fouls, 42 seconds. Wildcats have the ball, but again, Wall is going to have to be very smart here.
Careful.
Very smart and careful indeed. Inside, great look by Wall. Off the window and good by Gellerson. Her first 2 points, but that was set up by the beautiful pass by Sammy Wall. 32-14, 23 seconds in counting. North Linn has the lead. As Burke, left side of Bridgewater. As Ellie Ware, a freshman, is in there. The younger sister of Emma Ware, as a bench warning is called on Maquoketa Valley.
On the bench, a bench warning.
And now he's pointing at North Lynn's bench and telling him to relax too. I'm not sure if he called on North Linn or Mac Valley.
He turned around and pointed at Maquoketa Valley for bench warning.
But then he pointed at North Linn, so I'm not sure who he was called on. He told Coach Wheatley to relax.
He told him to relax.
But he wasn't.
He said that's a poor time to call that.
Coach Wheatley said that?
Yeah, he said that's poor time to call.
I said
we're running our offense.
Good point. I got you.
He didn't want them to stop the offense right there.
And then he was telling Coach Wheatley to relax.
Yep.
Makes sense. Yep. Couple subs in here.
Good sub getting Wall out.
Yes. There's a new space in there, number 44. Is that Kaya Tucker? Yeah. There's Tucker, a 5'9" freshman, so yet again another freshman in here. 2 seconds, and now a whistle called in the lane as we're going the other way. The foul called on North Linn. Not sure who they called it on, though. No, they called on Maquoketa Valley. The Wildcats thought it was against North Linn. It's on Madeline Gellerson, her second. And North Linn will be shooting as Ashley Toll shooting 2 shots here.
Yeah, and she was just trying. They've done such a nice job on inbounds plays, getting that ball in bounds. And Ashley Toll has 3 of her buckets on inbounds plays. They just were trying to deny her. Let's get that ball
up and good. She'll have one more. 15 points on the night for Ashley Toll. She's made all 3 of her free throws. And 6 field goals from the floor. 1.9 of the clock here in the first half. 33-14. The second one, nothing but 9 long as well. 4 for 4 from the line. As Jenna Gallery and Ellie Ware back in. Jenna Gallery is in for the first time, a 5'9" junior. Wildcats under a second. Going to have to hurry. No chance at a shot there. And a 20-point lead at the halftime break. North Linn 34, Maquoketa Valley 14. We will take a break. We'll get a Western Dubuque wrestling update from the Battle of Waterloo at Young Arena. Jamie Vasquez will be along for that after we hear from some of our fine sponsors. And then we're back to get you ready for the third quarter. This is North Linn and Maquoketa Valley area basketball at PMC Sports.
At Precision Collision, we are committed to providing you with high-quality auto body repair and paint refinishing. Our expertly trained technicians can repair all accidental damage and get you back on the road in no time. Come visit me, Jeff, for a free estimate. We are located along Highway 20 at the Delaware turnoff. Precision Collision, one call does it all, quality guaranteed.
Bob Stephen Motors in Manchester proudly supports all area athletes. Bob Stephen Motors is your locally owned and operated GM dealer in Manchester. Visit them on the web at bobstephenmotors.com.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. It takes the right financial partner who cares as much about your future as you do, building a financial plan to meet your life's priorities and helping you achieve the financial security you're after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact me, Mitch Payton, or Matt Schulte today. You and Northwestern Mutual, stronger together.
Hillside Manufacturing is your small machine shop on Campo Road in Delhi. Hillside Manufacturing specializes in boat docks, metal fabrications, custom powder painting, and manufacturing outdoor wood boilers. Hillside Manufacturing, go Wildcats!
American Trust and Savings Bank wishes all area athletes and coaching staff continued success. American Trust and Savings Bank with locations in Dyersville, Farley, Dubuque, and Des Moines. Simply better banking. Check them out at americantrust.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Sight and good vision is very easy to take for granted until it is taken away. Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa is here to help you.
Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa, located at 225 West Main Street in Manchester and 1113 West 3rd Street in Vinton.
This is Phil from Gateway Appliance in Manchester. When you need service, call us. If it's time for a new appliance, we have the selection you're looking for. Gateway Appliance Sales and Service, 111 West Main Street in Manchester. Or find us online at gateway.biz. That's G, the number 8, WAY.biz, and on Facebook.
Anderson is the leader in doors and windows. They set the bar high with high-performing, dependable, energy-efficient products for your renovation and building projects. Contact your local vendor, Delhi Lumber, at 922-2404 for all of your window needs. Delhi Lumber, your authorized Anderson Windows dealer, big-town quality with small-town service.
This is Dr. Tim Collier from Dental Associates of Manchester. We take pride in the environment we provide our patients with a caring attitude and unsurpassed comfort. For the kind, compassionate, and competent dental care you deserve, call us at 927-GRIN. Dental Associates of Manchester, creating healthy smiles for life.
Jay's Auto Supercenter in Manchester has quality pre-owned vehicles, great financing options, a full-service department, body shop, and detail department. See their full line of vehicles online at jsautosales.net. That's Jay's Auto. Customer satisfaction is their #1 priority.
Jay's Auto!
Hi, this is Jamie Baskey at Don & Walt LLC, your independent Lennox dealer in Manchester, encouraging you to plan ahead. Have us check your heating or air conditioning unit before you need it. For residential or commercial plumbing and heating needs and top quality Lennox furnaces and heating units, see Don & Walt LLC on East Main Street in Manchester, or give us a call at 927-2232.
Susie Meyer with Exit Realty has been serving Lake Delhi and surrounding areas with all of their real estate needs. For all of your real estate needs, call Susie Meyer with Exit Realty. She has a proven track record and is ready to work for you. Good luck to all area athletes from Susie Meyer with Exit Realty.
Family fun and great food await you at Lightning Lanes Family Center and Captain and Tennille's Sports Bar. Come out for a fun night of bowling or watch the big game on their 10-foot HD big screen. And of course, great food and your favorite beverages. Lightning Lanes Family Center and Captain and Tennille's Sports Bar on East Main in Manchester.
Farmers Savings Bank proudly supports all area athletes and their coaching staff. For all your banking needs, visit them in Colesburg, Elkport Garber, Strawberry Point, Arlington, and Aurora, or online at farmersavingsbank.com. Member FDIC.
Viafield is your headquarters for all your seed, chemical, and fertilizer needs. They have professional service and quality products needed to bring the best crop to market. Viafield, providing growth opportunity for 18 locations across northern Iowa and southern Minnesota.
Along with in-studio producer Ashley Bramey, John Swisher, Bill Logan back with you into Delhi on this Friday night, the 15th day of December 2017. We want to say happy birthday to Bob Mudd. He's a volunteer coach with the Northland basketball program. The legend, a Hall of Famer in high school girls cross country, girls and boys cross country coach, longtime track coach at Northland as well. As Coach Mudd, 65 years young on this December 15th. A happy birthday to the legend, Coach Mudd. As the Wildcats trail Northland here at halftime by 20, 34-14. Northland with a great start in this game. They're up 11-0. Mac Valley did not score until under the 3-minute mark in the first quarter, as 16-2 was the score at the end of the quarter number one. 18-12. Northland outscored Maquoketa Valley in the second quarter for the 34-14 halftime lead here of 20, the largest lead has been 23. No ties and no lead changes, of course, in this game. Well, Maquoketa Valley, no threes in the contest. Only 4 players in the scoring column. 8 bench points. Emerson Wittenbaugh leading the way off the bench with 6 points. 3 for Macy Hager, 2 for Lydia Helly, and 2 for Madeline Gellerson. For North Linn, 16 points. Ashley Toll, the leading scorer coming in, leads the way. And she's got 4 of those 16 from the free throw line. 2 points from Grace Flanagan, 5 points from Abby Flanagan, a 3 for her, 2 points for Kylie Kurt, 6 points for Emma Ware. She's been to the free throw line several times. She's made 4 free throws. 3 points for Sydney Burke and 1 point for Hannah Bridgewater. 2 threes for North Lynn's lineup as they come off the hands of Burke and Flanagan. Well, the numbers that stick out to you here as North Linn starts with the ball going right to left, Billy.
Maquoketa Valley, 18 turnovers, and a lot of them were forced turnovers. Great full-court pressure by North Linn. A lot of three-pointers by North Linn. Same amount of two-pointers. Only made 2 so far out of 15. Maquoketa Valley did a nice job getting in that second quarter, getting the free throw line.
Grace Flanagan, Splash City, her first 3 of the game. That's what she was looking for as Grace comes in, leading the team in the three-point department. That's her 19th of the season, 19 of 44, around 42% now. The team, they shoot 34% on the three-point line. Here's another turnover, stolen away, taken by Ware. Grace Flanagan gets to do Abby Flanagan for a 3, and the sister-to-sister connection there works. Grace with the assist, Abby the 3-ball, her second of the night. Points. Just like that, it's 40-14, another turnover. Abby comes up with it. Skip pass, left side, LeGrand. Here's another 3 attempt. Grace Flanagan, bucket. Grace Flanagan, the Flanagan sisters. Hot for the three-point line. 3 threes to start. A spectacular 9-0 run out of the gates here. A full timeout for Coach Monk to cool things off, hopefully, for the Wildcats. We're back after this from KMCH Sports.
Beaton Bender Manufacturing Incorporated is a family-owned and operated business that has been a worldwide supplier of hydraulic shears and press brakes since 1972. Beaton Bender Manufacturing Incorporated produces shears from 1/8 inch to 1 1/4 inches and press brakes from 20 to 500 ton. Beaton Bender Manufacturing Incorporated in Coggin.
The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and the Dyersville Commercial recognize the hard work and dedication of all area athletes. Check out the weekly sports section in the commercial for scores and information. The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and Dyersville Commercial, supporting your communities.
For fan food, not fast food, visit your after-the-game headquarters, Manchester Dairy Queen. It's quick, it's easy, your family will love it. Manchester Dairy Queen.
29-point lead for North Linn as they outscored Mac Valley 9-0 here to start this second half. There's a shot inside by Gellerson, no good. Gracie Gellerson, the second leading scorer here on the floor tonight for Mac Valley, is scoreless. There's Anna LeGrand hitting the deck as she's trying to get hold of that ball. There's a foul going to be called as Grace Flanagan was bodied up by Macy Hager, her second called. Coach Monk has already had a bench warning here. He's got to be careful. Up and arguing that call right away. Mr. Sent being very patient with him and going over talking to him before he gets the ball, and we'll get it in. 43-14. With 6:20 to go in the third quarter as LeGrand gets it to Flanagan. Now a deep 2. Emma Ware with the long ball from the right corner. The 2 just inside the three-point line. Emma Ware has 8 points on the night. She comes in averaging 6.6. And the Lynx offense really clicking right now.
Yeah, they've come out going 4 for 4 so far right away here in the third quarter.
31-point lead. Here's a 3, no good. Off the front side, rebounded skied for by LeGrand. And the Lynx push it up ahead. Flanagan tried to force that one. Race to Abby. It's knocked away, and then coming up with it is Maquoketa Valley. Now we have a foul by Maquoketa Valley, a pushing foul. We go North Linn ball.
Macy Hager is going to get called for kind of a little forearm shiver, trying to come down the court and establish some position. The backside, bottom side referee caught it. And not going to let that kind of stuff go here.
Second on Hager. They had about 25 fouls or so in that first half of play.
26, 15. Yeah, 15 on Northland and 11 on Maquoketa Valley. Good call.
There's a deep two again by Ware. No good. Rebounded backside. Fighting Flanagan and also Batty Anderegg. 5:27 to go here in this third quarter. The lead for Northland at 31. Well, subs coming in here for the Lynx. Kylie Curtis back in, as is Sydney Burke. They join Ware and the two Flanagan sisters. It's Hager, also Heimler, Gellerson, and Anderegg on the floor. And there is the younger Gellerson, Madeline Gellerson, getting her first varsity start here tonight. She's got 2 points already. Earned herself the line there for two. As the foul comes on Sydney Burke, she'll pick up her third. Gellerson, first free throw up and good. She'll have one more. 3 points on the night for Madeline Gellerson. As coming in, only had 1 point of the season. She was 1 of 2 from the free throw line. And this one spin outside. Rebounded by Abby Flanagan. Grace brings it up. Right-handed hip high dribble over the timeline. Gets it to her sister Abby. Allard, she puts it on the floor. I will pass her to Grace, and that's a travel called on Grace Flanagan. As we go back the other way, Lydia Helly and Sam Wall come back in. Sam Wall, talk about Gracie Gellerson, the second leading scorer on this team tonight. Scoreless. Sam Wall, the leading scorer with 18 points tonight. She's been shut down, plagued by 3 fouls in the first half. As the
Sam Wall hasn't even attempted a shot yet tonight. Averaging 18 points a game, not even a shot.
Contact there. Third foul on Ashley Tall, trying to get the ball away from Helly, but too much contact. And it'll be Mac Valley basketball going left to right, sideline inbounds. 2 team fouls apiece here. 4:56 to go in the third quarter. 30-point lead for the Lynx. Their largest is 31. 4:50 and counting. 45-15 Northland.
For the Northland Lynx girls now with 3 fouls, so getting into foul trouble.
Grace got away with one there. Nothing called. Now a skip pass left side. Here's a 3 attempt. No good off the back of the rim by Anderegg. Fought forward and retrieved by Abby Flanagan. Flanagan looking, but dribbles it over the timeline. Now we'll pass it to Sydney Burke. Burke has it. Now up top, right side, right wing 3 on the block out. Going to be a foul after the shot. So sideline inbounds on the side there, as it'll be Abby Flanagan doing the honors as she was shoved to the ground by the Wildcats. So after the shot, they call that one on Wittenbaugh. Emerson Wittenbaugh picks up number 1, team number 3's. Score updates from West Delaware basketball. West Delaware girls in Mount Vernon tonight, leading 16-10. There's a basket up and good.
Nice bounce pass inside, cross court to Ashley Tall off the glass and in.
She's got 18 points now. A 3 by Wall, no good. Out front. Rebounded by Maquoketa Valley and taken away by the Lynx as Burke comes up with it. Grace Flanagan left side to Abby. Short corner. Abby will pass it out to Sydney Burke. 47-15. Largest lead is 32 now. Nice look inside. Abby to Ashley Tall. Another basket for her. 20 points on the night for Ashley Tall. And the Lynx now lead 49-15. There's a 3 left side by Emerson Wittenbaugh. She's got 9 points. The freshman coming off the bench. And a timeout here called for Maquoketa Valley. The 30-second variety called for the Wildcats. So we'll keep it right here. 49-18 is our score. Back to 31 after the 3. So the largest lead was 34 points so far for North Linn tonight. As West Delaware girls leading Mount Vernon down in Linn County tonight, 16-10 at halftime. Not so much of the points there, as but matters how many you have, not how much. I mean, you have compared to the other team, of course, 16-10. West Delaware leading Mount Vernon. And the boys contest at Cedar Gymnasium, Mount Vernon at halftime, 27-18. So a couple of quick-moving games in that one as well. 49-18 here. 3:25 to go in the third quarter. Up top of it is Abby Flanagan. A deep 3 from the Delaware area that time, no good. Wrangles in and pops out. Sammy Wall comes down with the rebound, and she is fouled from behind. A pushing foul called on North Linn.
Yeah, that's going to be the 5th player. Grace Flanagan's going to get her 3rd foul. So
I'm not sure there will.
Yeah, let's just all kind of get in a little bit of trouble here. But as much as he's substituting in and out, it's not as critical for him as it has been for the Wildcats tonight, being shorthanded to start the game with.
49-18, 3:10. Got 3rd frame. Right side with it is Anderegg, now on top wall. Wall will drive all the way in, split to the finish, put it up, it was deflected away by Ware at the last second. Wall is trying to go strong off the rack. As 49-18, 2:45 and counting here. As there's a deep 3 left side by Ware from Hopkins. That time no good off the backside, rebounded by Maquoketa Valley. Here's Wall for a 3, no good. Off the back of the rim. Hager got away with one there. Sidney Burke corrals the rebound. 2:25 and counting, 49-18. There's a 15-footer from the left, outside the left elbow by now a foul ball off the rebound. Trying to track that one down was Emerson Winball. The pushing foul comes on North Linn. And Sidney Burke will get called for her 4th.
Yeah, that's, a lot of the crowd go, oh, well, it's a foul. It wasn't really a real hard one or anything. Just kind of went, down it half a step late. Well, you got to call them. She really didn't mean it, but most of the fouls kids don't mean. It's just they're half step late. Ball thrown out of bounds. Another Valley, 4 here in the 3rd quarter.
On the game,
22.
So we've talked about the illnesses and the injuries. Coach Monk doesn't want to use the excuse, but definitely impacting his team here. You just have to fight through it as much as you can. As we'll get another update from Jamie Vasky in the postgame, live from the Battle of Waterloo with Western Dubuque Wrestling tonight. 49-18, 1:56 to go in 3rd quarter. There's another turnover by North Linn. And we go back the other way.
Is he kind of like an elf on a shelf?
Mix 94.7 KMCA.
Elf on a shelf.
Yeah.
Well, could be. No. Call him something else, but probably not proper for the airwaves. The nice elf on the shelf.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking of course.
A great elf on a shelf. Everybody loves the elf on a shelf.
Jamie doing a great job with those reports, updates today. Our fine Battle of Waterloo sponsors keeping everybody informed of the coverage over there, and he'll have live coverage tomorrow. As this is Ware now inside of Bridgewater, off the window, no good. Off the front of the rim. Ball is pinballed around and retrieved by Maquoketa Valley. Off and running now, left side, and a stutter step there. Travel ball on Gellerson. We go back. North Linn basketball, 49-18, the 31-point advantage here for the Lynx. 1:06 to go here in the 3rd quarter.
That's just one of those moves. More than 50% of the time, whenever you give a ball fake, man, that's a travel so many times because you don't stop your feet. And by the time you do the ball fake, you're taking a step. By the time you actually do move, you're taking a 3rd one. You're going to get called for traveling more times than not.
And a timeout called by Coach Wheatley. Anna Bridgewater was in trouble on the right side of a 5-second violation. And a timeout coming here for North Linn. A full timeout it will be. We'll take a breather with them. We're back after this from KMC Sports.
It's no secret that people come to Fairway in Manchester for their famous meats, but as you dash back to the counter to pick up your USDA choice ribeyes, don't be surprised if you find yourself lingering among the delicious fruits and vegetables in the produce department. Shop Fairway in Manchester for low prices and all your grocery needs.
Clifton Murdoch Funeral Home and Cremation Services in Earlville are proud of all area athletes and coaches. Best of luck for a successful season from everyone at Clifton Murdoch Funeral Home in Earlville.
Head to Fireside Pub and Steakhouse before or after the game or anytime, featuring steaks, seafood, pasta, sandwiches, and even fresh-made pizza. They say it's the best around. Visit them on the web at firesidemanchester.com for a full menu and special offers.
Just like a great coach, State Farm agents like me, Julie Smith, can help you develop a game plan for your insurance needs. Whether it's car, home, life, health, or business insurance, I can dig into the playbook and help you find the affordable coverage you need. For all your insurance needs, call on a winning team. The Julie Smith State Farm Agency in Manchester.
Welcome back in to Delhi. John Swisherville look at 49-18, 37.2 on the third quarter clock. Lynx have the ball going right to left. The jump ball called. They'll inbound at baseline, inbounds underneath. Abby Flanagan will do the honors. She's looking, still looking, and 5-second violation called. Coconut Valley basketball. 37.2 to go, third quarter. Commanding lead for North Linn, number 1. North Linn in Class 2A. At 7-0, 49-18.
Look at little things like that. You like to see Maquoketa Valley. They still got some great defensive pressure. They're down by 30, and they're still hustling out there, creating turnovers.
Hager dribbles up top. Now a bounce pass to Madison Island. All the way in. Gellers has it knocked away by Ware. 15 seconds and counting here. This is Flanagan, left side. Kurt, skip past the Bridgewater. 5 seconds on the clock. A deep three, that time from downtown Manchester, and no good off the left side by Abby Flanagan. 1 second. Here's Wall, not going to be in time. A high shot off the window anyway. 49-18 is our score as we head into the fourth quarter. As the Lynx with the large advantage here, 49-18. We'll get another wrestling update, Western Dubuque style, for the Battle of Waterloo coming up here from Jamie Vasky before we take it back for fourth quarter action. We're back after this from KMCH Sports.
Stop by Dyersville Comics and Games, your local comic book and gaming store today. Gaming events go on daily, and there is a great selection of comics and games to choose from. It's definitely worth a stop. Dyersville Comic and Games, located on 2nd Avenue Southeast in Dyersville. Best of luck to all area athletes and coaches on a successful season.
Hi, this is Chris Henry, Service Manager at Brown Sales and Leasing in Elkader. Our goal is to make your car buying experience the best possible, and our factory-certified technicians are dedicated to you and your vehicles. Stop in and see us at Brown Sales and Leasing in Elkader, or visit us online at 4browns.com. Your hometown dealer, wherever your hometown may be. Best of luck to all area athletes and coaches.
Delhi Insurance Agency wishes all the area athletes and coaches the best for a successful season. See Larry, Sue, Christy, and Chad for all of your insurance needs, from home to commercial and everything in between. Delhi Insurance Agency in Delhi. Go Wildcats!
At Three Rivers, our customers come first. Your business is very important to us. Our goal is to provide you with the best products and service that you have come to expect from Three Rivers. Visit our website at threeriversfs.com or the location nearest you. Three Rivers, your partner in growth solutions.
Welcome back in. We apologize for that wrestling update. We'll get it in its entirety at the end of the game, but back in action here as Maquoketa Valley trailing by 29, 49-20. As 7 minutes of counting in his fourth quarter. So we had a foul there. Grace Flanagan picked up foul number 4. This shot, North Linn comes back up with it. And a long two. Kylie Kurt books it from the left corner. 4 points for Kurt. As the Lynx now lead by 31. Their largest lead of the game is 34. 51-20, 6:40 to go here in the fourth quarter. Left side, Sam Wall for a deep three. Yeah! Sam Wall, her first points of the fourth quarter to start this game earlier here, and then now a 3-ball from the left side. That's time from the Greeley area. Has 5 points for Wall. Now on the other end, North Linn.
LeGrand set up down in the corner. Nobody guarded her. Got found her wide open. Nothing but net.
Anna, the first points of the game. 5.9 average for her. Here's a shot. No good. Top of the key. Rebounded by North Linn. 54-23. Update from Cedar Gymnasium. West Delaware trailing Mount Vernon 32-30 at the end of the third quarter. Last check for the girls game down in Mount Vernon. West Delaware 16, Mount Vernon 10.
Yeah, there's a nice pass, wide open underneath. Ashley Tull set a screen and then rolled in and got the easy bucket. Samuel Wall drives down the lane. Ball gets knocked away. Picked up by North Linn.
22 points on the night for Ashley Tall. Kylie Kirk brings it up, passes it left side, 56-23. The 33-point lead inside, up and no good, but LeGrand will go to the line to shoot two as the foul will come on Madison Eimler. So LeGrand will go to the line for the first time here tonight.
Yeah, she got some good position underneath there and got Eimler on her backside there. And I tried to deny her the basketball. Got called for the foul on the shot. First free throw is good.
For Anna LeGrand, she'll have one more. Anna coming in at 50% free throw shooter, 5 of 10. As a team, they shoot 63% to the Lynx. As Mac Valley coming in 70% free throwers. When they have their full lineup, as LeGrand no good. Good on the second one, I should say. Nothing but net. 58-23 now, the largest lead of 35 on the night. 5:33 to go here in this contest. Wall will bring it up over the timeline. Right-handed dribble, top of the key. Right side, this is Hager. Now back up. Driving all the way in, bounce pass. Nice job. Driving the lane is Anderegg, and finishing it was Emerson Wittenbaugh. That's Monkey Company very high on their freshmen, as they should be. 11 points on the night for the freshman Wittenbaugh off the bench.
Yeah, and that's the positive thing Maquoketa Valley's got to take out of this tonight is, boy, did they get some great experience for their freshmen tonight.
Kylie Kirk for a top of the key three, no good. Off the backside, rebounded by Taya Tucker. 58-25, 4:45 to go, fourth quarter. Here's a right corner three, no good. Left short. Just breeze the bottom of the net off the right hand of Grace. Flanagan brings it up over the timeline. Crossover dribble now. Kylie Kirk, the speed right-handed hip-high dribble. Pass inside to Tall. She is banged underneath there as she went up with that one on the left side. Can't get it to go as they called on Taya Tucker. It'll be her first foul, and she was making sure that Tall was not going to be able to get that one to go. If it did go in, it wasn't going to be Tucker's fault as she hit her full train running there. As Tall gets the first one to go, she'll have one more. She's a perfect 5 for 5 for the free throw line tonight. A heck of a night offensively for Ashley Toll with 23 points. Looking for her 24th here. High off the rim, no good. Bounds out front, rebounded by Mac Valley. 4:15 and counting here in the game. 59-25, the commanding lead for North Linn, the number one team in Class 2A. Sam Ball drives in, gets hit on the left side. There'll be a foul coming on the Wildcats on the reach in, on the Lynx on the reach in, I should say. As Hannah Bridgewater will come in, as Abby Flanagan is out. Was it called on her?
Well, I haven't seen him put it on the board yet. I couldn't see on number 35, Kylie Kirk.
Kirk picks up her second. Team number 6 now. There's a ball that's stolen away by North Linn. Flanagan brings it up over the timeline. Bridgewater all the way in. Pass left side. Kirk for a wide open three. No good. Air ball out the backside. Rebounded by Maquoketa Valley. Come back the other way. Here's a left wing three. Bounds out from Wall underneath. Grace Flanagan strips of the ball. Strips Tucker of the ball, I should say. Goes out of bounds off of Maquoketa Valley. North Linn ball.
Yeah, that's just a great try on that rebound. It was a high rebound there, and Tucker did a nice job getting in there. And then she got the rebound trying to go back up in there. Kind of got knocked away and it went off her leg out of bounds.
59-25, 2:55 and counting here in this fourth quarter. LeGrand inside and into Ware. She loses it. Wall comes up with it. One-on-one. Wall avoids the contact, but still no contact there. Off the window and good. Anna LeGrand will pick up her third foul. Sam Wall gets her third field goal all in this fourth quarter. And 7 points on the night for Sam Wall, the leading scorer, coming in with 18 points a game. 59-27, 2:47 to go here in the fourth quarter as Ellie Ware back in, and in for the first time is Fallon Finnegan, a guard, 5'5" sophomore for Coach Wheatley and company. This one rattles around and flops on down for Sam Wall.
Yeah, that was just speed right there. She just beat the girls down the court and then really did a nice job of getting some separation where you lean just ever so slightly to get that separation so you get that shot up and got it up and then completed the three-point play with that free throw. So Sam's played a great fourth quarter here, got on scoring. Now the Wildcats have sent in some subs here too. Let's try to get them here for you. 32, Macy Freiberger's in there. 34. I don't have a 34. 12. 34. Brooke Elgin, 34. 5'9" sophomore. As this one is going to be a time ball on the baseline. 59-28. The continuous clock as we hit that 35-point mark moments ago. With a 31-point lead, it does not stop again until you get to under 25-point advantage. 2:05 and counting here in the fourth quarter. Ball's on the floor and another jump ball. And it'll go to Maquoketa Valley. 59-28. Maquoketa Valley at home for 5 games in a row. This is their second of 5 at home. They're also second of 5 games in 8 days. And a tough stretch here for Maquoketa Valley with the injuries and the sicknesses they've had. And couple that with their schedule right now, just that's the way things work out sometimes. Nice pass inside, off the window and good by Macy Freiberger, the 5'10" junior. Was that Freiberger? Yes. As 2 points for her. 59-30. They lead here. 1:05 and counting in the fourth quarter. Right side. Bird past the Bridgewater and fight for it on the floor. And good hustle getting on the floor. And the Maquoketa Valley bench up and applauding their players for this great hustle to the end here. 50 seconds and counting. West Delaware girls update. Update from Mount Vernon. West Delaware now trails Mount Vernon at the end of 3, 22-21. So a 6-point lead at halftime. Now trailed by 1 after 3. Last check at the end of the third quarter, the boys game up at West Delaware High School, Manchester, 32-30. Mount Vernon leading West Delaware as will be knocked out of bounds. It'll stay Northland basketball. 25 seconds and counting here in the fourth. 59-30 the advantage. This will be the largest win for Northland in some time here. 20 points last year. To go back a ways for a large margin victory like this. Bridgewater, 9 seconds, gives it up to Finnegan. They'll just hold on to it here as Becky Rundle entered the game as well on the subs for Northland. And 59-30 is our final score. Northland with the convincing road win here tonight to keep their streak going of 8 wins in a row now over Maquoketa Valley. They lead the overall series 12-10. And here at games at Delhi, Maquoketa Valley has won 6, Northland 5 since December 1st, 2006. 59-30, Northland with the win here tonight. We will take a timeout and come back after this to start our post game. This is Area Girls Basketball from KMCH Sports.
Monticello Sports is your retail sporting goods store in Monticello. They carry shoes, uniforms, and equipment and do screening for all area schools. Monticello Sports is your specialty sporting goods shop in Monticello.
Citizen State Bank, your locally owned, community-minded, and customer-oriented bank, is here to serve you. Choose one of their 7 convenient locations in Winthrop, Monticello, Manchester, Ryan, Strawberry Point, Hopkinton, and New Vienna. Citizen State Bank, community banking with people you know, member FDIC.
Hillside Manufacturing is your small machine shop on Campo Road in Delhi. Hillside Manufacturing specializes in boat docks, metal fabrications, custom powder painting, and manufacturing outdoor wood boilers. Hillside Manufacturing. Go Wildcats!
This is Jamie Vaskey, the voice of the West Delaware Hawks, and I've had the chance to review the Good Neighbor Society's playbook, and I got to tell you, they are friends in your neighborhood, designing plays to get you home fast. If you need help getting back in the game, contact the Good Neighbor Society Rehab to Home team at 563-927-3907.
Susie Meyer with Exit Realty has been serving Lake Delhi and surrounding areas with all of their real estate needs. For all of your real estate needs, call Susie Meyer with Exit Realty. She has a proven track record and is ready to work for you. Good luck to all area athletes from Susie Meyer with Exit Realty.
And welcome back in to Maquoketa Valley High School here in Delhi. John Swisher, Bill Logan back at the postgame show as North Linn gets the win 59-30. They improve the record to 8-0, 6-0 in the Tri-Rivers Conference. Maquoketa Valley drops to 6-2 and 4-2 in Tri-Rivers West Division plays. Brian Wheatley, the fine head coach of the North Linn Lynx, coming in here in the postgame show, and wasn't the prettiest of times here tonight, but you got the job done, and you get out of here with the convincing win against a battered Maquoketa Valley team, as Coach Monk and company has gone through a tough spell here with injuries and sicknesses. But give your girls credit, battled, made the plays, made the shots, and got the victory here tonight on the road, and this is never an easy place to play.
Yeah, you bet. Like you said, obviously they're not at full strength, and probably have a little different look the next time we see them here in a couple months, but tough place to play, very tough team, very physical group. Always well coached by Scott, Coach Monk there, and we knew we had to come in and play well, and we did tonight. You know, it was kind of a hard game to get to a flow sometimes. Kind of sloppy as we talked off the air here. A lot of fouls called early on, especially. But I thought in the second half, especially, we got some really good looks out of our offense. Hit a few threes there right away. That kind of put the dagger in them. You know, start third quarter, and then we got some of our screen and roll and our backdoor stuff when they had to come out on our shooters a little bit. And real happy to get out here with the win, as always.
A great start to that second half after he had that halftime lead of 20, but then Grace and Abby took over in the three-point shooting there. A 9-0 run to kind of set the tone and show Maquoketa Valley that it was going to be tough for them to get back into this game. And great passing and great open looks to knock down those shots. And that's what it's about sometimes.
Yeah, you bet. And we talked at halftime. It's not over. You know, these kids are well coached, and they were not. We knew they weren't going to lay down for us just because we were down or ahead by 20. They had some foul trouble there early in that first half. You know, Sam got those three early ones, and that allowed our press to be probably a little more effective maybe than when she's in there. But we took advantage of that, to our kids' credit, like you said, and just a great start. You couldn't ask for a better start in the third quarter. We talked about trying to win that first 4 minutes, and you come out in the first minute and a half or whatever it was and hit 3 straight threes, and just kind of really put it away for us right there. Well, that first half just sat there and created so much offense off the defense. There was 5 possessions in a row where they didn't get the ball across half court. I mean, you guys just put that full court pressure on, and they just couldn't buy a shot that first quarter. I had them down for 11 turnovers in that first quarter, and there's a lot of coaches don't want to see that at halftime, maybe even by the end of the third quarter. And you created that many in that first quarter, so really tremendous defensive effort here. Yeah, and that's kind of been really our story all year. Our offense at times, you know, it's been kind of hit and miss. We've had a couple cold shooting nights or whatever, but you can always play defense, and our kids are really starting to buy into that. And I think we can improve a lot on that, and I think sometimes we get a little impatient on defense, and we start reaching and those kind of things. And, man, if we can just get them, we're so long, and, you know, and they anticipate so well, we can just get our kids to understand, you know, you keep people in front of you, eventually you're going to get something, you know, and we've been rebounding the ball pretty well. So, again, defensive effort was great, especially in that full court early on. We're really starting to figure out in our press, our rotations, who we need to guard, who we don't need to guard kind of thing. And you got to give the kids credit. We're headed in the right direction. We still have things we can improve on, as everybody does, but couldn't be more proud of them and happy with their effort here tonight.
And the inbounds plays, they did a tremendous job. Ashley would do a good job coming off a screen. She had an awful lot of easy buckets tonight on inbound plays underneath your own bucket.
Yeah, and she's hard to stop. I mean, you can be right in the position, but, you know, quite frankly, she's just a lot more athletic than some other kids. And she'll just go up and get it. I always tell Coach Collum, our football coach, she'd have made a great tight end for you. She's got great hands. She'd go up and get it. And
It makes our inbounds plays look pretty good when you got a target like that. You just get it in the area. And like I said, she's strong. She has great hands. And she's just really hard to handle down there in those blocks.
I thought you were getting a Gatorade bath behind us, so I was going to duck and get out of the way. It was just your daughter.
My daughter is a
drinking
full water girl. I like it.
There you go.
Got her trained well.
Dad and the players. Take care of them when they need some water. That's right. Good girl. As the Lynx get the victory here tonight. Cedar Valley Christian, the opponent tomorrow evening at Springville, where they play their home game. So back at it for one of those Saturday evening, late afternoon games. And we've talked about that, the routine, keeping girls focused and get them out there and get ready and out of the school routine, which they were a little bit today as well with no school at North Linn because of the professional development day. So it didn't affect them today. We'll look for the same tomorrow, you would think.
Yeah, and you always don't like that as a coach. You guys know that being around the game when they're out of their routine. And as you said, our kids didn't have school today, but they got together as a team this morning and shot around a little bit and went out for a team meal and hung out this afternoon. So at least they were up and moving. And, same type of deal tomorrow, a little bit out of the routine. But these kids are gamers, and when it's time to focus and get down to business, they do a good job of getting ready to go.
All right, then next week, back to the grind of the Travelers Conference, Midland at home on Tuesday, then at Lisbon on Friday night. So keep improving, have the girls focus on game nights. That's the name of the game. You've been through this a few years now of keeping these girls when you have such good talent and you're playing well, just keep after it and don't get in the way and screw it up, right?
Exactly right. Yeah, we try to leave them alone as much as possible. But, no, we really do have a great group of kids, and they understand, there's always things that we can improve on. Sometimes I think they're probably harder on themselves in film sessions and things like that than we are. But they do a nice job. They're enjoying it. They have a lot of fun together. But at the same time, they understand we have room to improve. Every team does, whether you're at the top or the bottom of the conference or whatever it is. And that's one thing that's really neat about this group is they don't get too high, they don't get too low. They just kind of go about their business and come ready to practice every day and know we have things to work on. And it's been a really fun year so far, and we're just looking forward to keep improving here each week.
Yes, indeed. Best of luck to you. We'll see you down the road. Talk to you tomorrow morning on the Coach's Corner. Thanks for your time. All right. Congrats on the win tonight.
You bet. Thanks for coverage, guys.
You betcha. Brian Wheatley, the head coach of the North Linn Lynx. His team now 8-0. We'll take another quick break, and we're back after this from KMCH Sports.
The Edgewood Reminder is proud to support all the area teams in athletic action and appreciates their efforts in the classroom and during sports. Check out all the sports photos in each week's issue of the Edgewood Reminder.
Beaton Bender Manufacturing Incorporated is a family-owned and operated business that has been a worldwide supplier of hydraulic shears and press brakes since 1972. Beaton Bender Manufacturing Incorporated produces shears from 1/8 inch to 1 1/4 inches and press brakes from 20 to 500 ton. Beaton Bender Manufacturing Incorporated in Coggin.
TriVet Associates is a mixed animal veterinary clinic with offices in Farley, Dyersville, and Holy Cross. Our 8 doctors serve the Dubuque, Manchester, Guttenberg, and Cascade areas and provide veterinary services to both large and small animals. For more information, find us on Facebook or visit our website, trivetinc.com.
High-Tech Communications is your local service provider for telephone systems, fire detection, audio, video, security and surveillance systems, wiring, and more. High-Tech has decades of experience in the industry. Contact High-Tech at 563-927-4936. Online at hightechcommunications.us. High-Tech Communications, changing your world with technology.
Are you looking for great food and a unique atmosphere? Then make Okoboji Grill your next lunch or dinner destination, or enjoy 2-for-1 happy hour every Monday through Thursday from 4 until 6 p.m. That's Okoboji Grill, 1749 Golf Course Boulevard in Independence. Okoboji Grill, where good friends meet.
When selecting the right tire for your vehicle, you want choice. Bobin Tire and Automotive Service in Manchester gives you choice with the top tire brands available today. For the tire choice you want and the service your vehicle needs, see Bobin Tire and Automotive in Manchester. Open Saturdays for your convenience.
John and Bill back with you from Delhi, Maquoketa Valley High School Gymnasium. One final time tonight as we wrap things up here. As this game took 1 hour and 17 minutes, North Linn with the lead right off the bat, 11-0 before Maquoketa Valley scored their first bucket with under 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. Northland led at the end of the quarter number 1, 16-2. They led at halftime after outscoring the Wildcats 18-12, 34-14. Northland continued the theme of outscoring Mac Valley 15-4 in the third quarter for a 49-18 lead heading into the fourth. Coconut Valley did outscore the Lynx in that fourth quarter 12-10, but the 29-point victory, 59-30, no ties, no lead changes in this game. The largest lead for Northland was 35 points. Individual scoring for the victorious Northland Lynx, who improved their records to 8-0 overall, 7-0 overall in the Tri-Rivers Conference, 6-0, good for first on the west side. They're 5-0 now on the road. For Maquoketa Valley, they fall to 6-2, 5-2 in the Tri-Rivers Conference, 4-2 on the west side, and 3-1 now at home here in Delhi. For Northland, 22 points on the night for Ashley Toll, as she had 4 of those from the free throw line, 8 points from Grace Flanagan. She had herself 2 threes, as did her twin sister, Abby Flanagan. 2 threes with exactly 8 points. As Kylie Kurt with 4 points, 2 points for Emma Ware, 4 points for Anna LeGrand, 3 points for Sydney Burke, and 1 for Anna Bridgewater off the bench. 8 in the scoring column for the Lynx. As for Maquoketa Valley, they scored 6. 8 points for Sam Wall, 2 for Macy Freiberger, 3 for Macy Hager, 2 for Lydia Helly, 11 for Emerson Wittenbaugh, and 3 for Madeline Gellerson, as the Lynx get the victory here tonight, 59-30, and improve on. They stay unbeaten at 8-0. This series now, Northland leads it 12-10 in the last 22 meetings, dating back to December 1st, 2006, as Coconut Valley has won 6 of the 11 meetings here in Delhi since that date, as Northland has now won 8 in a row. The last Maquoketa Valley win in this series came back on February 4th of 2014, a 47-32 win here in Delhi over the Lynx. What else stood out to you tonight? Good shooting for the most part by Northland, especially coming out in that third quarter, setting the tone for the second half, as we talked about with Coach Wheatley.
Yeah, they did. They came out and did what undefeated top-ranked teams should do. They got off right off the bat, got the early lead, and didn't settle for it, just kept working at it. And then as Coach Wheatley talked about, win those first 4 minutes. Well, they came out and made their first 4 buckets here a little over a minute into the third quarter. A couple of them were three-pointers, so they just kind of established that in the second half. But then I guess the most thing, Maquoketa Valley tonight, Coach Monk has really got to like the effort of his freshmen tonight. I mean, those gals, had to not had all the injuries and illnesses with those girls have even played, not very much probably, but got forced into the action. And, man, what a way to get forced into the action against a top-ranked team. But, man, I really thought that Wittenbaugh and Gellerson came in and did a tremendous job of filling in and not really having much varsity experience. So, some good things to work on, and hopefully that'll help them down the road, getting some girls some more playing time and being able to get into that rotation. And, they were outmanned tonight, but, some positive things came out there for the Wildcats.
Absolutely. As a score check from Seedorf Gymnasium at Barnburner tonight, as the West Delaware boys in Mount Vernon knotted up at 44 in overtime, as the Hawks trailed by 9 at halftime, only by 2 at the end of the third quarter. They pushed back, tied it up, sent it into overtime, 44, last check from Seedorf Gymnasium. Any check from Mount Vernon tonight? The last
haven't had any updates since the third quarter.
22-21 in the third quarter, West Delaware trailing Mount Vernon. We'll get the rest of the scores on for you tomorrow morning, and our Sportscast and on the Coach's Corner starts at 9 a.m. We'll have our Coach's Corner tomorrow morning, of course, with head coach Jeff Bloss, as his team will wrestle at 3, 5, and 7. Jamie Vasquez will have live coverage from the Battle of Waterloo tomorrow. Also have updates from Western Dubuque and Independence wrestling tomorrow throughout the day. We'll have Iowa Hawkeye men's basketball coverage coming up for you at noon tomorrow from the Hawkeye Radio Network with Bobby Hansen and Zach Mackey filling in for Gary Dolphin. Our best to Dolph. He had knee surgery today, as he will be back at it soon, but be a recovery process for Dolph, and we wish him nothing but the best, of course, as he will miss his first Hawkeye game in quite a while, besides the overlap of football and basketball. So, Dolph, our thoughts are to him. As tomorrow at noon, 1:04 the tip time, Hawkeyes will take on the Drake Bulldogs in the Battle of 4 Hy-Vee Classic tomorrow at Wells Fargo Arena downtown Des Moines, as Iowa State and UNI will play in the second game of that one after the Hawkeyes play the Drake Bulldogs. But all that action for you tomorrow right here from the Hawkeye Radio Network. 12 o'clock pregame, 1:04 the tip time from Wells Fargo in Des Moines. Thanks to all 48 of our sports boosters. Thanks to in-studio producer Ashley Bramey. Thanks to Jamie Vasky for his updates from the Battle of Waterloo all day today and throughout the night. For my partner, Bill Logan, John Swisher saying thanks for the hospitality here to Maquoketa Valley. As always, AD Eric Connor and AD Secretary Pam Overman and company here at Mac Valley, where tonight we saw North Linn beat the Wildcats of Maquoketa Valley 59-30. The Lynx stay unbeaten at 8-0, 6-0 in the conference as Mac Valley falls to 6-2 and 4-2. We'll talk to you tomorrow morning on the Coach's Corner. We'll hear from both of these coaches, Coach Wheatley and Coach Monk. So long, everybody, from Delhi, Iowa.
Your source